I believe we're live. Um, oh, and as we go live, Brizzy's retired. Oh, you can see him in the background there. Maybe we're on board with one of the Red Bulls. Brizzy's lost it there. Unfortunate, but I didn't even get a chance to introduce. This is round 7 of Tier 1 in SSR. And my Wi-Fi is having trouble just refreshing the stream, so if anyone's in the chat yet, can't see your messages, but so far we've got Haters on pole, as expected, as it's one of his favourite tracks. We've got a lot of yellows around the track, but I'm not seeing too much as of yet. I can go on board with 10. He's on a push lap. That is quite odd. I noticed as you go through the S's there, the broadcast cam is it's just on board. So I was switching to off board, but the actual broadcast cam is just on board. And 10 in the Ferrari is coming up to 130R, and his teammate Payox still leads the championship here in Tier 1. I believe last race, I need to reconfirm which last race was. Last race was Canada, which was one of the most ridiculous races I've seen in a while, where we see, or where we saw Division get, I believe, his first victory this season, and he beat Payox by a 10th at the line, a photo finish. But unfortunately for Haters, who, even though this is one of his favourite tracks, he I believe he retired early, as 10 moves up into second. I believe Haters retired early, which has given Payox a much bigger gap in the championship, as he looks to start on the mediums. And we'll try and see who's on a lap. Jet Adam, Invalid, Axe coming through on his lap. It's his first lap. Axe moves up to 5th. And I know that after I know the race before Canada, Payox had over a 10-point lead over Haters, and now he has an even bigger margin after Canada. So Haters is going to need this win for sure to stay in the championship contention. Jet Adams at his second lap on the mediums. Oh, this might be his third. I'm seeing a lot of drivers go for the mediums, and I believe a medium hard might be the strategy, or maybe a medium soft. As Jet goes 11th. I always think it's medium hard, and then I remember these dudes are tier 1, so they can probably stretch the tyres to a medium soft. Although Japan's Sector 1 is very punishing on the tyres, so I don't really expect anyone to be able to pull that off. And as from board with Monkey, we'll see a Haas, I believe, off of Jet Adam. Must have spun. And as for following Monkey, I did mention his teammate in the AlphaTauri division got what I believe is his first win this season in a crazy photo finish. I'll even so far I don't really think it's letting me see the chat all too well, but if you do want to see the ending to and Monkey's backed out in his lap, so let's see who else is on a lap. Dylan might be on a lap. I believe so. Oh, Dylan spun in the wall. Only a damaged end plate, so he can still keep going. Hader's invalid. Budweiser starting his next lap. We'll see who's coming up to end their lap. Should be the Red Bull of Dylan, and he's followed by just who's invalid. Stenner's just on outlap, so it should be hitters who we're following, although he's invalid, so I'm trying to figure out who we should be following on a lap. Ultra's not on a lap. Ferrari of 10, he's on a lap. And as I mentioned earlier, I was getting the highlights of round 6 there, which was the last round we've seen. Oh, and Star up into first in the McLaren. As 10 in third, a 1:28.5 with 5 minutes remaining in the session. Hader's going to want to get out to beat that time as best as possible, and I believe Payox is starting his lap. And Stenner's off and spun. I believe he was trying to get out of the way for one of the AlphaTauris. Well, we'll just stick with, I was going to say we'll stick with Payox, but he's invalid, so we'll try and find Jet Adamson outlap. Star invalid, 10, probably just doing an in lap. well, it might be best just to stick on board with Kings, our current championship leader, and we'll try and follow him on board for his lap. As he pins into the pits. Struggling to find someone to do a lap with. Well, we're on board with Ultra now, so hopefully Ultra can get a lap in. Was very wide there, Ultra. So far not the cleanest lap, he's pushing all he can. Yeah, and he pins in the pits. I didn't think he was going to improve there, but SLR Dylan, who's been on a mean streak as of recent, we'll see if he can put in a good lap. And Dylan up in the 7th. I think Monkey's just pushing the start lap at the moment. Oh, and Ultra's retired. Oh, I believe that's in the pits though. Don't think he's enough time to get out and improve his time. Yeah, Monkey comes in. First, Haters taking pole as of right now. Alright, hopefully Breezy got that invite. And I believe Stars on started a lap as Haters is just improved, less than a 10th. We'll see who else is on a lap. Dylan's on an in lap. Stenner is pushing. Monkey's retired in the pits, I believe. Or is that Sector 1? And Jed Adams retired at the same place. Oh! As we're on board with Kings, and Stenner goes quickest. Slim margins. And we'll try and catch up to see who's coming across the line next. It should be Budweiser pinning in the pits. And next should be Lucius. Bud comes to the pits, retires. Lucius moves up into 4th. 10 invalid. Kings across the line next, currently sitting in 11th. We will see. Ah well, Reapers, this is just a short quali. Only in RPL do you see full qualifying. As we see the championship leader, Crossline Kings, up into 4th. A good lap from Haters, or a good lap from Kings should I say. Trying to find who else is on our lap. Axe came across the line there. Division in the pits. So that is us for qualifying here in Tier 1. Your top 3 is Stenner, Haters and Star. And our championship leader qualifies in 4th. And Division, who won out last time in Canada, only good enough for 10th. Hopefully Brazy has rejoined. I will double check if he has. There's another invite, Brazy, if you see it. And the weather for the race should be all dry, according to Lucius. Thank you for letting me know. And as Reaper says, it's a pretty close top 3, all within a 10th. A very, very close top 3. It's even a very close pack, to be honest. All within a second, down to 12th. And then all within 7/10 from 11th on down as well. Very, very close. But Stenner and that lovely new Red Bull livery will start on pole here in Japan. Reaper says all heroics into turn 1. Reapers, you were there for the RPL turn 1 heroics. I don't think we need that again. That was crazy. Well, it was a dry race and it is a bit more cloudy, but I'm still expecting it to stay dry. As I think if you look in the bottom right of your screen, you can see the cars bopping up and down. That's great to see. That the cars must be listening to some banging tunes because they're loving it. Yeah, definitely durability testing on track. Has to be. Gotta test the suspension directly before the race. Well, the race will be getting underway in 1 minute, and I think what I should do while we go on to the formation lap, we'll take a quick look at the calendars for all tiers. Have a look through the tier 1 calendar. As you can see, we're in Japan this week. and then we go out to Singapore, followed by Italy, and then France, and then there's a break week for Tier 1, and then we also can look through the Tier 2, Tier 3 and the RPL tier calendars as well. And last time out in RPL on Wednesday was absolute chaos, and hopefully we see some racing in Tier 1 and not absolute chaos like we've seen in the RPL tier. But so far you can see everyone's starting the softs. Brazy's starting the softs. We'll double check Brazy's in. He's not. Let's try and get Brazy back in if we can. Hopefully he can at least get back in and re-control his car. Alright, Brazy, if you're listening at all in the chat. Oh! And in the chat, Sam has mentioned the F2 is starting in November. That's news to me. That's news to me. Excited for that. I'm gonna have to clear my schedule on a Thursday, because that's usually when we do F2. When Lucius has left the session, I will try and get him back in. Hopefully Lucius can get back in again. Hopefully gets that invite. And we'll try and get a good angle for the start here, as I will turn on back the race cam. That seemed like a good enough angle for the beginning. And the selected strategy is a soft hard or a soft soft medium. And as I believe we get our 5 lights, and we're underway, and Stenner's got a really good start, so is Haters. Oof. Mercedes almost lost at the back. Haters is through. Kings makes a move up into third. Brilliant move from Kings. The McLaren looking around the inside again. As we'll have a quick look on board with Kings. Lucius has rejoined the session. Don't think he's taken control of his car yet. Owen Axis had an off, unfortunately. Brazy, I don't think he's got back in. Oh, and the Alfa Romeo of Ultra goes wide. You can see all the gravel on Ultra's tyres as Dylan going for the move on 10. And Star up ahead looking for the move on Kings. Pushing hard and might look for a move at 130R, although I would not recommend it. Instead looks for the move here in this chicane section, and it'll give him a good run on the main straight as Stenner sets the fastest lap. Already a second out from Haters. Star looking for the move on Kings. Looks to switch to the inside. Oh, and Star spun! Oh no, Star spun. Luckily ghosted, otherwise we'd have taken out many people. Lucius unluckily retires in the pits. Unlucky for him, he disconnected. And obviously wasn't having a great time when he rejoined. Very unlucky for him. And Ultra on the mediums closing up. And Brazy's still not back in. I don't really know what more we can do. Oh, Division spun! Oh, the rear tire's gone! Oh, Division. He won last week in Canada and he's spun and he's out. Oh, that is heartbreaking for Division. No safety car. Hopefully they can get that car cleaned up, but very unlucky for Division. He had a great race out in Canada, but couldn't replicate that form, unluckily. And as DRS is enabled, Budweiser on the better tyres is closing up to Monkey, although Monkey's got 10 to use as a tow as well, and Monkey's actually making more ground on 10 than Bud is on Monkey. But Monkey goes wide, and that might allow Budweiser to close up. And see the gap spread out through this S section as it's very hard to follow with the dirty air. Oh, and Star's retired. Oh, he's in the pits. Unlucky for Star. Was having a good race to start and unluckily spun. Several drivers struggling on these open laps here at Japan. It is a tough track. Budweiser again. Looking the size of a move on Monkey. Monkey will be glad that he has 10 ahead to pull him along. And Monkey could even look for a move on 10 with the help of the DRS. This will be a three-way battle pretty shortly. As they both get the DRS. Monkey looking for a move on 10 on the inside. 10 looks for the switch, doesn't get it, unluckily. Doesn't get it. Monkey ahead, up into 5th on the mediums. Oh, and there's a yellow, and I believe it's Payox off. Payox is spun. If you seen off the track there, Payox had spun, and that has allowed many drivers through. Payox drops all the way down to 9th, and his teammate 10 now looking for the move on Monkey. Oh, and Stanner's retired! Stanner's spun into the wall! Oh no, Stanner spun into the wall. And it's a safety car. It's the safety car. And we've 10 drivers remaining. 4 laps in. Oh, that's unlucky. And I've said unlucky a lot within these 4 laps. Yep. Suzuka is a really tough track this game, and you're seeing it here. We'll see if we can get Brazy in one last time. Otherwise, I don't really know what more I can do. hopefully Brazy can get back racing us as he's 4th. His AI car's got up to. Yep. I believe the best thing to do in Japan is to just survive and worry less about where you finish. It's one of those tracks where, as long as you just manage surviving, other drivers will most likely crash out. And usually I say something like that and then push too hard and crash out. So I am a hypocrite when I say these things, but yeah, this is Welcome to Survival Japan, and so far 4 out of 14 drivers have not been able to. And Brazy, has he rejoined? No, there's just a lot of messing up happening with his AI car. And as Axe get caught up with the field, hopefully Axe hasn't dropped out. No, he hasn't dropped out. Just struggling to get it caught up. And if we have a quick look through all the tyres, we can see Monkey, Ultra and Jet have got up into the podium positions on their old tyres of the medium, and hards, and Brazy also hasn't pit because he just hasn't been here. Not much more to say. And everyone else has switched on new tyres. Haters on the mediums, as well as Payox and Axe, and Dylan, Budweiser and 10 all in the hards. I believe from this point it's probably a 2-stop, although again the tier 1 drivers here are better than me, so maybe 10, Budweiser and Dylan could be going to the end from here, although I would be surprised if they were. But you never know. This should be our final lap under the safety car. And if you can get your predictions in for who you think's going to win from here, I'll be happy to hear it. So far I've seen a call for Haters to win. It is one of his favourite tracks, so it could be a decent call. And personally, I would bet on Haters in this race because it is one of his favourites. As we get the message that the safety car is coming in, we'll go on board with Monkey for the restart. As we see the Aston Martin safety car peeling, and an unfortunate day for Red Bull. Both drivers, oh well, never mind. For a second there I thought Star was in the Red Bull. I don't know why I thought that. Dylan's also in Red Bull. And we see Monkey go for the restart. Hasn't completely dropped Ultra, but a lot of cars following Ultra. And as we move back, that's a Jet. Haters looking for a move, potentially. So far, no one going for a move by the looks of things. Oh, and is that Dylan off? Dylan's off. Oh, he's lost it massively into the wall. Not happy, Dylan. But we'll go on board with Haters. as he seems to be pressuring Jet already. Jet, so far the only driver with a penalty, and he is on the hards, which should be easy for haters to catch up to on these new mediums. Oh, and Jet almost loses the car, keeps it together, and now Ultra and Haters, the two Alfa Romeo teammates, who'd work together here to catch Monkey. Oh, Haters late on her braking. I'm interested to see will Ultra let his teammate through. Oh, and Dylan gets a penalty, and Ultra does let him through. So he's allowing Haters to put the foot down, and Dylan retires in the pits. So we've only 8 runners left, as Brazy is, I don't know if he counts because he's not really here. Oh, and Ultra gets his first pen, just drifting out wide. And Jet, who started on the hards, is now being caught up by oh, there's a yellow. Is that Dylan's yellow, or I think it's Dylan's yellow. Sometimes whenever it says a yellow first sector, it just for some reason says a yellow the full track. It's very odd why it does that. Yeah, a lot of drivers got very unlucky at the start of this. 5 drivers already out. Any driver that is still in. Oh! 10 loses it! And what a save! I don't know how he's kept that one out of the wall. And he hasn't even lost that much time. Almost completely died. Kings looking on Budweiser. Too far back still. But what a save from 10 there. Usually a spin sends you 10 seconds behind the pack like it did Dylan. And 10 spun and somehow saved it out of the wall and is now within a second of Brazy's car, which should help him the benefit of DRS to catch up to the pack again. And so far, Kings, the championship leader, sitting in 6th behind Bud and Jet in the hards. We'll probably look to clear them as quick as possible so we can pit the mediums down on the track and use the pace in those tyres. Although the DRS train that he's caught in is going to be quite tough to overtake. This Jet really closing up to Ultra. Oh, Ultra almost loses it. Jet gives him the room. Budweiser has to give room, and everyone kind of has to slow down to avoid major contact there, as Ultra almost lost the car. But Ultra really struggling on these mediums, as we see Haters on the much fresher mediums catching up to Monkey. And Ultra's now 2 seconds behind Haters, who he had let through. Oh, and Peox up the inside at the hairpin of Kings, and Axe behind as well, looking for this move. Bud looking out. Very close. and these three are incredibly close as Haters goes for the move on Monkey. And should get him at the chicane. This will have a quick jump back to Bud. Oh, Bud's rear-ended Payox! And he spun. Oh no. Big crash for Bud. Still kept it on the track. Oh, and Haters a spun! And he somehow held it. I think Monkey and Haters might have had contact, but Haters has somehow held it together. But as Reapers has said, absolute chaos going on. We had to go on board with Bud as we've seen him go into the back of Payox and spin, but Haters, who had got the lead momentarily, obviously made contact with Monkey by the looks of things and spun, but just like 10, able to save the car and keep it going on the track. Yeah, still somehow in second, although that contact has allowed Ultra to catch back up again. He's not as far as behind as he was. Brazzy's AI on the hards. We'll check in with Brazzy's AI every once in a while, just see how it's doing. But now Haters has got a good run at a 130R. We'll see, can he get a good run to overtake Monkey this time and get the move done. Could go for a late sand. Doesn't look like he's going to. And Axe getting close to the back of Haters, and Jet, you can see he's starting to the hards are starting to benefit him more than Ultra's mediums, and Budweiser must have damage as he comes in. As Axe really close up behind Kings now. Could look to see them move into the hairpin. Oh, as he goes, big sand. Oh, a big contact with Payox. As he lets him back through, as he knows that was a big sand. And Jet right up behind Ultra now. And Ultra's medium's really starting to struggle. Jet could get the move done now, as Haters and Monkey, this battle's still going on. And Kings is into the pits. Could have damage from that incident with Axe. And he could go on mediums to the end here. As I believe he is. And Jet at him up behind Ultra still. Unable to get a move. As of right now, he's on the better tyre. But I believe Jet still needs to pit. Unless he pit. And let's just check stops really quick. Yeah, yet to make a stop. So is Monkey, Ultra, and Jet. And if we look at the position changes, Monkey's up 9, Ultra's up 10, and Jet's up 8. Although them three are yet to pit, so they probably will follow it in the order whenever they need to pit. And Brazzy's up 6. What a race from Brazzy. He's going well. And we'll see if Jet can get a run as Hater sets the fastest lap. Now he's got the clean air ahead of Monkey. Jet unable to catch Ultra yet. And we'll go back to looking at the tyre situation, see how everyone's tyres are coping. I don't think Monkey, Ultra and Jet definitely would need to pit, but I don't know about Haters and Axe, if they'll be able to stretch the tyres to the end. And Ultra's retired! No, he's lost it. And there's another safety car. This will be great for Kings. It allows him back in the race after he had his contact with Axe. But Ultra was struggling on those worn mediums and has lost it out of the S's. His car's despawned, but you can see as we go past here to the right of where Payox is, that's where he lost it. And that's really unlucky for Ultra. It seemed like a very good result was on the cards for Alfa Romeo. And if any of the drivers are listening, just survive at this point, because you're getting really good points, because every driver will score inside the top 7. So every driver will get a good amount of points. As Haters is coming in, possibly for his final stop, probably the mediums. Great for Monkey, Jet, Axe and 10, who will probably all get to pit and go on to the mediums, I would believe, to the end. So benefits them all strategically. Yeah, this definitely should have been called Survive Japan, as Elite Racing said. And Monkey on the sauce. 12 laps. It's a risk, but if it pays off, Monkey will look like a genius. He could get ahead of Haters and then would just need to defend from then on. But yeah, and Brazy's decided to stay on the hards. Interesting move from Brazy. We'll see if it pays off. And Bod will be going on the medium stand, Payox on the medium stand. Both of them pit relatively around the right time. Yeah. Said Monkey will look like a genius, as Bradley said, and we'll see if this gamble pays off. It depends how long the safety car is going to stay out, which could help extend his tyres. Yeah, well, so far it is kind of 50% because Brazy didn't make it, so we have 7 drivers here, as Bud has overtaken Brazy, thankfully, and it's not giving a penalty or anything. Which is good how it does that. And we'll go on board with Monkey to see if the safety car comes in this lap or not. It seems to be staying out, which you should see Monkey in his cockpit pumping the fist, because he knows that extra lap is going to help with those softs. But if Monkey fails to get past Haters within a couple laps, you could see him at the end of the race start to get ate up by all the medium runners behind. So Monkey's gonna pray he can get by Haters as quick as possible and build as big of a gap as he can. I believe Haters is going side by side with the safety car for whatever reason. Can you stop, Haters? Because you might break the game. There was a definite lobby I've been in with Haters where he broke the game by overtaking the safety car. Yeah. Hater's getting bored of racing everyone else and wants to race Burt Mylander now. And Burt Mylander defending on the inside. And haters just can't get a move done on Burt. Anyway, as we see all the cars exit Sector 2, we should see the safety cars in message pop up. As we do, and we'll go on board with haters as he will look to slow up the pack, but doesn't seem to be slowing up that much. And the safety car is still there. I hope we don't have a recreation of Zandvoort. And haters is gone, as we've got a great angle on board with the helicopter, and Monkey might go for a move, but isn't close enough. Axe looking on the back of Jet Adam. Axe really closing up to Jet Adam. Probably too far back to send it with the hairpin, but maybe on the main straight might an opportunity open up, and we'll see what Monkey can do on these softs. Can he get past haters and pull the gap that he needs? As I've accidentally turned my TV off, so if anything happens, I've missed it. Please don't tell me something's happened. Nope, nothing's happened. Okay. Good to know. And Monkey, now with the benefit of this long straight, should look to get a move done, but seems to be too far back at the moment. And he'll need to get a move done if he does want to win the race, because towards the end it'll be a lot harder to do, as the mediums will come into their stride. And softs will really fall off at that point. As we go back further in the thing, we'll see Axe still close up behind Jet, but not close enough to make a move yet. Trying to size up a move, and Perox struggling, has fallen out of DRS range from Axe, and he's got his teammate 10 for company, who we've seen have that class save. Oh, and Jet's off! Jet spun! Jet spun! Unlucky for Jet, falls to the back of the pack. Now we'll have Breezy for company, as Bud now closing up to the Ferrari of 10. As he washes out wide with the DRS, or not with the DRS, with the dirty air, should I say. When Jet's retired, Jet, please don't retire. Don't retire. Don't retire, Jet. You get loads of points for 7. Going on the softs. Hopefully he can go and get the fastest lap here. because that would benefit him a lot. To finish 7th and get fastest lap, get a decent amount of points for that. And 10 just following his Ferrari teammate along. As Monkey within DRS range of Haters, but unable to make a move, so there's potential Monkey could be using Haters' pace that he know he has here, because this is, everyone kind of knows Haters' favorite track is Japan, so Monkey could be using Haters as a tow, potentially. But even though Monkey's on the softs and Haters on the mediums, you can see Haters' overwhelming pace. This Monkey just can't get close. Budweiser now up behind the 2 Ferraris, who currently sitting as a 4-5. Is a good result for Ferrari in the Constructors' Championship. And so far, no moves being able to be done. It seems Ferrari has the right game plan at the moment. Payox is just pulling 10 along, which is making it harder for Bud to make the move. Aye, Elite Racing, have you never heard of Mr. Safe Space, like? That's who's typing. It's not me. I'm Arrow, I'm not the typer. It's Mr. Safe Space. Oh, Monkey skating through the S's behind Haters. Dirty Air not helping. But if Monkey wants to make a move for the lead, it's going to have to be soon. Otherwise, Haters going to get away. And Axe is starting to close up to Monkey. As I would expect, Monkey's tyres will be starting to fall off pretty soon. So far not good news for Monkey. Ooh, his Jet's lost it. Keep it going, Jet. Good points are still on. Good points are still on. 10. Still using Kings as a tow. Monkey's now falling in a DRS range of Haters, which allow Axe all over the back of him. Oh, and Jet's spun again. Oh, and his front wing's completely gone. Jet, please don't retire. Good points, still on. Budweiser still too far back. The Ferraris have this strategy down masterfully. Yeah. As ARC said, I'll just summarize it. Don't throw easy points away, Jet. Because later on in the championship, you could definitely regret it. It is a long season. And Axe now closing up to Monkey. Monkey unable to stay inside the DRS of Haters. And Jets are tired. Not even in the pits, just on the pit entry. Yep. Anyway, Axe on the back of Monkey now. DRS engaged. Could go for a late sand. Decides better of it. It's a tight turn 1 here. Axe should have a good run now. Axe gets through on Monkey. Monkey not really able to defend that. And 10 now really close up behind Payox. I wonder, will they still work as a team towards the end here, or will 10 look for a move at some point? As we're going over 10 now. He should be close enough to make a move on the main straight. It's just whether or not he wants to go for it, or is he just going to stick behind his Ferrari teammate. We will see. Oh, Payox almost loses it! This is going to give 10 the move easily. Yeah, and 10 straight through. Now Payox is going to want to defend from Budweiser, as Bud will now be pressuring him. Oh, Bud gets on the curb, holds it together though, and you can see already 10's been released and has already escaped DRS. Just had so much pace lying in wait behind Kings. And Axe is now within DRS of Haters, so we could potentially see a move on these last laps for the lead. Oh, Payox is really struggling on these tyres. As we can see, 10 escaping up the road, and Bud now really close behind Payox. Bud following closely through 130R. And we'll look with the benefit of DRS to get past Payox with 2 laps remaining. And going wide on exit there isn't going to help Bud get through on Kings. Backs out of the move. But, oh! Taps the rear end of Kings, and you can see Kings really struggling, and Bud overwhelming pace but unable to get past. And Axe following hitters through 130R, and this will definitely be the last lap that he has any opportunity of catching hitters, and he needs to spam ERS, use the DRS to catch up, but just isn't close enough. And Haters maintains the lead. We'll go back to Bud, see can he catch Kings. Still too far behind. Can't get the move done there. We'll go back up to Axe again. Oh, and Haters goes wide. Axe looking for a move. He's on the grass. Sends it in the hairpin. Oh, he goes wide into Haters. Contact, almost spins. Holds it together. Haters keeps the lead. Unbelievable scenes here in Tier 1 on the final lap again. Tier 1 seem to love last lap drama. And Axe get a run on Haters. Could send it at the chicane potentially. But Haters seems to be too far ahead. And Haters at his favourite track keeps it going and will win in Japan. Terrific race from Haters. Does his ceremonial bend at the end. 10. Budweiser to get past Payox, but he did get a pen, I believe. And it seems 10 finished 4th. Budweiser in 6th as he received that pen on the last lap, which allows Kings up into 5th. But a terrific race from Haters. Axe sending it at the very end there. Almost got the lead, but P2 still very good, and Monkey will round out her podium. And we'll try and get all these guys in for interviews, as I believe our driver of the day was Monkey. I mean, my vote for driver of the day would have been Brazy, but I don't think my vote counts, unfortunately. So it'll have to be Monkey. And we'll see if we can get everyone in. And Axe gets the fastest lap, and that bonus point will help him in the championship. And see if we can get everyone in. And Monkey, as you come in, make sure to tick the box. and I believe we'll just start the interview set with you, Monkey. Uh, I believe it was driver of the day and P3. Very good race. How'd that go for you, Monkey?
Yeah, I started P11, so alternative strategy started on the mediums. Then it was pretty interesting with the safety car because it came pretty early, and I had to do like 15 laps or something like that, 17 laps on softs, but I didn't use one set in quali, so I was sure that they will make it to the end, but I accidentally in quali pressed save my setup and not like on load, so I had no setup for the race. So my straight line was okay, but my downforce, yeah, my corner speed was horrible.
Yeah, and at Japan, that's probably one of the worst tracks to not have a setup.
Yeah, but in the end, P3, yeah, all
Well,
good.
a very good race despite having no setup to get a podium. Terrific race.
Thank
And
you.
we'll move on to Axe and P2 and make sure to tick the box, Axe. And
Yes, sir.
how'd that race go for you?
Well, it didn't start well, I could tell you that much. Got a bit squeezed. No hate to 10. Just racing and had to drive up. Luckily, got that safety car. Make sure you. Well, I always try and stay in the race after lap one, even if I get an incident, because you never know what could happen after that. And then from there, it was just managing the overtakes, making sure I had battery because my straight line speed was horrific. And then yeah, just ended up falling short in the end to haters, but it was really fun to drive through the field, and I had a lot of great battles with a lot of people, so it was a good day. It was a good day.
Yeah, it was a great drive, and you've earned yourself the fastest lap at P2. And at the end there, you almost had haters at the hairpin. Big saying, but you both kept it on track, thankfully.
Yeah, I'd punted off Payox on accident earlier in the race, so I didn't want to make the same mistake again. I did get into haters a little bit. I'm sorry, but we were both able to stay on the track, and we both had front wings after that, so it was. I think it was fair.
And speaking of haters, we'll move on to haters. Make sure you've ticked the box as you've came in, and we'll. How'd that race go for you? Finishing P1 haters.
Yeah. This is definitely the one race I was definitely looking forward to in the calendar. Um, Probably my favorite track here, and the race went pretty well. I think I had a few mishaps. I almost spun fighting with Monkey, and then
I
late
saw
in the
that.
race, I had a good fight with Axe. And thankfully, what saved me was the fact that I had tons of battery left over, and my setup was more slippery than his. So I guess, and then it kept me up in front, even if I wasn't having the same pace as he was. Obviously, he was going faster in the last couple laps. But all in all, yeah, I'm really happy. Would have liked a pole in the fastest lap for a couple extra points to catch up to Kings, but other than that, it's a win.
A gain is a gain. Take it.
Yeah, it was a very good race, and we caught both your battles with Monkey and Axe on the stream there. It was very hairy whenever you spun and were using the grass to drift. But
Yeah, I have to go back into the stream and clip that because that was actually one. It was a really good save. I don't know how I pulled it off, but I did.
yeah, it was a very close battle both times, and great victory. And I mentioned multiple times it was your favorite track, so it is good to see you win here. And I just want to thank everyone for watching, and that's been round 7 in Tier 1 in SSR. And thank you all for watching. See you later.
Bye.